Lionel Messi.
Whom did Lionel Messi's Ballon d'Or win do more for? MLS, Publix, or pizza?
Pizza!
Listen,
Pizza!
are you believing...
Pizza! Pizza!
That's right, our very own little Leo. He won a record 8th Ballon d'Or. That gent is quite good at his job, which is kicking footballs for a living. Which he's been doing now for a long time. Here he is as a shaggy-haired scamp on his first Ballon d'Or win, 2009, English New Wave invasion Messi. Dabbling with a side part, it's a dangerous game. 2010, a bow tie and a tux for ventriloquist dummy Messi.
What the hell's so funny?
Fashion curious in 2011, purple velvety suit, presumably stolen from some Vegas casino stand-up. 2012, the year of polka dots, everybody knows that. Back into the ventriloquist dummy oeuvre for 2015, when you've won the damn thing so much, you kind of run out of outfits. Sleek classic black suit for 2019. Then, is that the cosmos on his suit from 2021? A subtle echoing reminder that Gent's the best player in the galaxy. Messi lifting golden tchotchkes, it's gotten so predictable that his former manager, the great Pep Guardiola, complained for reals that there should probably be a separate category devised for best player not named Messi.
You are so funny. The Ballon d'Or had to be two sections. One for Messi. Done. And after look for the other one.
Truth is, if there was an award for best player not named Messi, odds are Lionel would probs win that one too. There's a reason MLS changed their Twitter bio to "The GOAT plays here."
First official Major League Soccer goal.
Because Lionel Messi, the best player to ever take the field in the sport of men's football, does so in Major League Soccer, the domestic league of the US of A.
Lionel Messi.
Cue Eagle screech. Let's quickly recap how Messi became the first MLS player ever to win the Ballon d'Or.
You need something. You want something. Call Lionel Messi.
First, he only went and won the World Cup. Remember that? At possibly his last try, Messi finally dragged Argentina to the trophy with 7 goals and 3 assists in 7 games. Dude, at age 35, was unplayable on the biggest stage of his life. But then, he did something even more impressive. He became a real-life Florida man.
Welcome to Florida.
Signing up to join, of his own free will, the worst team in the Eastern Conference of Major League Soccer, the 3-year-old Inter Miami. This global seismic newsmaking moment was announced amidst a biblical downpour in Fort Lauderdale. His new boss, Sir David of Beckingham, beaming from under the deluge. Messi didn't come alone, he brought with him 478 million Instagram followers, third highest following on the platform. Of those, 15 million instantly bubbled over into Inter Miami, giving the club more follows than any football team in the United States. And by football, I don't just mean the round ball, that includes the NFL. So what made Messi go all Miami Vice? Was it a childhood obsession with Don Johnson and the colour teal? Maybe, but most def also an estimated $50 to $60 million in base salary, plus of course profit sharing with Adidas and Apple, who even use Messi League Soccer to push the iPhone 15. Even the great Tim Apple tweeted to get people to tune in. Plus, there's a 6-part doc dropping on Apple TV Plus. Hey, ignore the scathing review in The Guardian that said the docuseries is, quote, calcifying soccer's cultural transition from sport to content, goat to bloat. I gave it 5 stars. Messi don't care. He celebrated his new stateside residence by doing his own grocery shopping and predictably, fueled on that apparent diet of Lucky Charms and Publix sandwiches, Messi started scoring with a bang. And kept scoring. Turns out he's quite good at this football thing. So much so, we started worrying. Could he be making MLS defenders look bad?
Messi up over and in!
Because Inter Miami, they hadn't won in 11 MLS games before Messi joined up. They then ripped off a winning run of 7 in a row, lifting the Leeds Cup. That would be a short competition between American and Mexican clubs that was in its 3rd edition, but that Lionel had no doubt dreamed of winning since he was a little boy back in Rosario. Messi romped once his gang was back together. Fellow Rosario native and one-time Argentina coach Tata Martino came to manage Messi for a 3rd time in his career, and Sergio Busquets and Jordi Alba joined him. Barca La Rida.
All of a sudden, Barcelona shows up wearing pink.
Messi was now scoring so many goals, he started busting out a series of Marvel movie sellies to accompany each one, figuring he can do one for every single superhero in the entire Marvel comic universe. Oh, a bit like Sufjan Stevens' 50 State Albums project.
Hopefully you go to the whole record.
Even rival goalkeepers started asking for his autograph after the game. Defenders ran into each other just trying to mark him. Opposing coaches were left swearing, and that Pantone 1895C of the Miami jersey became the fashion statement du jour.
That sounds good. I'll have that.
Basically a double-pronged pink attack on our senses alongside the Barbie movie. For Adidas, sourcing enough pink and producing kits just to keep up with global demand became, I crap you not, the company's, quote, #1 priority globally. Fnatic sold more Messi jerseys than any other soccer player since July, and no player in any sport in the world sold as many as he did in the first 24 hours after landing in Miami. Argentine Customs, they stopped a shipment of 250 counterfeit jerseys that were being smuggled into the country. The kit as illicit and lucrative as these tabs of ecstasy with Messi's face on it.
No stopping Lionel Messi!
Even David Beckham, Lionel Messi's boss and co-owner of Miami, had trouble sourcing kits just to hand out as gifts himself.
I don't give up easy.
But bright side, Davey B, at least you could get tickets to the actual games. Because when Miami, remember, the worst team in MLS at that time, played in the Leagues Cup against Cruz Azul, the team with the worst record in Liga MX.
Some tickets being resold for as much as $110,000 to watch Messi play.
His first road game at FC Dallas, that sold out in 10 minutes. Miami season ticket prices in some sections have doubled for next year.
Lionel Messi's Miami story continues.
Totes worth it for the likes of this infectiously gleeful mascot and many, many others. Lifelong Inter Miami fans like LeBron James, Kim Kardashian,
Okay. He has the player's sweat on him. Oh my God.
Serena Williams, Derek Jeter, Rick Ross,
Same way we go to the Heat games, the Dolphin games, we right here in Miami.
Diddy, DJ Khaled, and DJ Khaled's son, Prince Harry, British royalty, Leo DiCaprio, American royalty,
Another Leo in the house.
Will Ferrell, the one true king,
Decided to trot that bad boy out.
Ed Norton, Coach Beard, doing a little off-season scouting maybe, Mario Lopez.
Let's do it.
That's Owen Wilson,
Messi's my favorite player in the world.
Selena Gomez, and her now meme classic, Stun the Gate, mouth wide open.
Selena Gomez can't believe what her eyes just told her.
And Zinedine freaking Zidane.
How about that for a shot?
Of course, anyone who tried to get too close to Messi had to first try and go through his gentle, utterly fearsome bodyguard, Yassine Chouiko, who spun his own inflated and only mildly fabricated backstory in the tabloids across multiple continents. Don't worry, our buddy Yassine, he also got an invite to the Ballon d'Or gala, probably for excellence in bodyguarding.
It's all over!
Here's proof, that man literally goes everywhere with Messi. And Inter Miami finished forward Robert Taylor paid homage to the bodyguard with his Halloween outfit this year. 4 words, terrifying.
Someone check the heart rate of Robert Taylor.
Even the Peru national team goalkeeper got in on the bodyguard tribute act against the pitch invader when Messi was on international duty.
Rejected.
And those who couldn't afford to see Messi in person or didn't want to face up to Yassine huddled around whatever screen they could find to play the game, like this massive thing thrown up in Times Square, New York City. As the League's Cup trophy win made Lionel Messi the single most decorated player of all time.
The first ever League's Cup champions!
It even spawned a new dance craze. But as Messi and Miami turned their attention to the business of making the MLS playoffs, darkness struck and Messi picked up an injury while on international duty against Ecuador, then aggravated it against Toronto FC. Ultimately, he missed first the US Open Cup final, which the Houston Dynamo ended up winning, and several other key games down the stretch of the business end of the season. While Miami stayed tight-lipped about the mysterious injury, their form tanked. They only won one game out of the 7 that Lionel Messi missed. And while his team were treading water in the league, Messi kept himself busy by transforming himself into the ultimate soccer dad, watching his son Thiago play on Inter Miami's under 12 team. Imagine being one of those kids looking over and seeing that guy on the sideline of your game. In jorts to boot. Oh, and he ordered a pizza. If you can call this atrocity pizza.
Did anyone order me a plain cheese?
But Messi effect. The lines for Banchero, the restaurant where Messi purchased this abomination, snaked around the block the minute Messi posted the photograph on his social media, proving once and for all there's no accounting for taste. Meanwhile, Miami limped out of playoff contention, ultimately finishing 14th out of 15 in the East, stranded on 34 points, earning Messi an early and frankly well-deserved vacation. I mean, what a year he's had.
Sensational from Lionel Messi again!
In all, Messi finished with 11 goals and 5 assists in 14 games on our shores. Oh, and 1 Ballon d'Or.